Hello!
Okay, both hands. Jazz hands. Okay, just the tears. By playing a little game that is absolutely fair and not at all tipped in our favor.
Yeah, we're the car.
We are wholly unprepared, Loc.
Asian woman
Always try
to fix the
to
husband.
fix the husband. Not the attire, the whole husband.
Welcome to TableDropZone. My name is Loc.
And my name is Holger. And today we will give you a brief introduction into our tabletop bot.
So what is a bot?
I am so glad you asked. So the tabletop bot is essentially a single player experience for BATTLETECH alphastrike. How this works is you have certain situations, and these situations then allow you to roll dice to get certain activities that the bot can do in that situation. If you want to play single player or if you want to play co-op with a friend, as we are going to do today here, you can use this framework to, create a virtual enemy for yourself.
So we will give you an example by playing cooperate with each other to against the army from the bot. So Holger will play on Thunderbolt and I will play Mongrel.
Exactly, and the bot will control the Nova Prime and the Griffin, and we are going to destroy the bot. No machine can defeat us, and it's for sure not take 15, where we lost all other battles.
But I actually will just show you the rule how we run the thing.
Exactly. So without much further ado, let's jump into it.
Let's start.
So we start with the initiative phase.
So Holger will roll for the bot. I go roll for our team. So it means that the bot will move first.
So in this case, we choose our situation, which would be medium or short distance. So we have different options for slow and fast mechs. We have two slow mechs here. What that means is we have to choose the right option for slow mech, movement up to 12 inch. And so the Griffin will attempt to move closer, but stay in partial cover. That means with a movement distance of 10, there is no running involved. He will simply try to always keep in cover and beeline towards the enemy. So the most straightforward path is always the path to be chosen. In this case, it will move him into cover behind this building.
My Mongrel can move 14 inch with the position of the bot. I will try to make it closer to him and can shoot him. So I move him here. So we're kind of half cover from each other.
Now the second mech has to move. In this case, he again has medium to short distance. And he is, however, an aggressive mech. So we slide up the aggression meter. And we again get the same action. So we again move our 10 inches and try to stay in partial cover. Now the most straightforward line to the nearest enemy would lead this direction. Meaning the 10 inches would be in this direction and we have to ensure that he's in partial cover. That works. So we move him into partial cover here. Now finally we move the Thunderbolt, which is my mech. He has a movement speed of 8. I can manage to move him just into cover behind this. So again, we'll attempt partial cover here. The shooting phase means that every mech will always try to shoot. We will start with the Griffin, and the Griffin can see the Mongrel. 9 plus 2 shots. Hit. Not hit. The Nova Prime cannot see the Grendel. It would be the closer mech, so it would be the preferred shot to take. However, it can see the Thunderbolt. So it always defaults to the next visible closest mech, so 7 plus, 5 shots. Miss, hit, miss, miss, hit. Now it's our turn to shoot, and we act as normal humans.
My mongrel will shoot both the griffin 8 plus and 4 shot.
Hit.
Hit. Hit. So lucky. Hit.
Nice. No.
No. So 3 hit.
Up next, my Thunderbolt will shoot the Nova, 8 plus, 3 shots.
Hit. No.
Shoot better, please.
No.
Okay, so that concludes the first round, and we roll again for initiative.
Oh,
I guess the bot starts again,
yeah.
since we won the initiative.
Our team.
And again, we will use the Griffin. So in this case, we now can reassess the situation. We are a little bit damaged, but not highly damaged. We do have line of sight to opponent, and we are medium to short distance. So nothing changed really, and we can just show the next action. And that means stay. Now, mechs always try to their lives a little bit. So if they have a back to someone, they would rotate. In this case, nothing needs to happen. So the Griffin digs in and does not move. So now it's our turn to move.
I move him here.
So now the Nova Prime moves. For him, the same counts, except he's aggressive. Now he still has line of sight to the Thunderbolt. So he will again attempt to move closer, but stay in partial cover. Now he will always beeline towards the closest enemy, towards the closest mech. That does not mean it has to be the mech in his line of sight. In this case, it is actually the mongrel that is now closer to the Nova. So it will attempt to get closer to the mongrel. It's at 10 inches, but prerogative is to stay in partial cover. Now this would not be closer. This could bring him closer. In this case, me to move here. You always will want to move the bot mech in a way that it best fulfills what is said, but also use a little bit common sense. Now I have a little bit of an edge here because of the way the Nova is positioned as being beelined towards one specific goal. So I may be able to sneak behind him in some way, shape or form.
Yeah.
Because the line of
Side.
here, so I can really easily get, I can get up to here. I don't need to take care much for cover because there's no line of sight here, and I am in the back of the Nova. So the bot will roll first. It's up to you how you want to handle that. In this case, we let the bot roll first. Doesn't really matter. And the bots will always shoot the nearest possible target. Now both the Griffin and the Nova Prime have the mongrel as his nearest target. So we start with the Griffin. 6 plus 2 shots. Hit. Miss. Now the Nova Prime does the same. 7 plus 5 shots. Miss. Hit.
Hit.
Hit. Hit. Now it's our turn to shoot. So first, ladies first.
I will shoot the Griffin
3 plus.
4 shot. Hit. 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 Hit.
Roll for the crit. 9 is
9.
no critical hit. You shoot for my
For your
Thunderbolt. 5 plus.
5 plus. Miss. And 3. Hit. Hit.
This concludes the round, and we are now going into the next initiative phase.
Hold on.
Okay, so Now it's getting interesting because we have very varied situations here.
I will start and I just move him here.
The Griffin will move, and the Griffin is considered high damage. He has only 3 points left. It's all inner structure, and he is not aggressive, so let's see what he gets. So, is he the last mech in the lands? No, there are 2. That means he will attempt to have only a single foe in sight. It's always going to be the closest foe. In this case, the closest foe is the Grendel. Since the Thunderbolt is out of sight, moving him slightly over here already fixes the problem. So you always try to get the easiest way to get whatever is set done. Now the Thunderbolt will move. Thunderbolt will make it very easy for itself and essentially move behind the Griffin. So it will move here. The second mech will move. It is also damaged. It can be considered highly damaged. There are other mechs left in lines. It will go for partial cover but maintain a shooting position. Attempt to only have a single mech. Since the cover is priority, it will attempt to go for the absolute nearest cover it can get to get out of sight. And that is the cover it's directly standing in front of. So we are just going to move it around. Now if it can, it will maintain a shooting position. And this is possible. So it will attempt in partial cover to the Grendel.
Wow!
What a game!
What a game! I'm so excited to play against the bot because we couldn't anticipate how the bot control the mech or on the field. So it feels so difficult.
AI is real. It's out to get you in BATTLETECH alphastrike. I mean, we achieved what we wanted to achieve. The idea of the bot is to make it less predictable what's going to happen if you play on your own, if you play against a virtual enemy, against a non-human enemy. And it will of course never replace the experience you have if you play against a real human, but it will for sure make your single player experience a lot more spicy, as we saw.
So if you like our new method of playing like this, please try and give us some feedback about your experience, and please support us by like and comment on our videos and subscribe. It will help us a lot.
Exactly. And with that said, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.